Good morning, First Christian Church in West Point. Last week I stood outside of this part of the building and someone made the comment, your stained glass windows are beautiful. You should do something on the inside. So here they are. And it's bright out. The glass is beautiful. It doesn't do it quite as much justice as if you were standing in here, because that stained glass is absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest, so is the rest of the interior of this part of the building. The rest of the building is beautiful too, don't get me wrong, but there's something about the architecture. There's something about this part of the building that was built in the 1860s. It's amazing. People come in and they go, wow, look at this place. Yeah, look at this place. But it's more than just the building. It's more than the architecture. It's more than just the paint. It's the people too. Just seeing the people come in and who feel loved, who feel accepted, who feel a part. That's the beauty too. It's not just this building, it's the people. Thank you, guys. Announcements for this week. Let's see. There is a congregational vote for the 2025 board and budget. It's going to be on December the 1st. All right, so make sure that you're here for that. The office will be closed November 27th, 28th, and 29th. So Wednesday through Friday of next week, the office will be closed. And this week, the Bible study at 6:30 in the fellowship hall is going to be potluck. So bring some food, share with everybody, and it'll be good. So make sure that you do that. So the potluck this coming Monday, 6:30 in the fellowship hall. We are still continuing Luke. We're going to wrap that up before too long. And after we get done with Luke, then we're going to be jumping into the book of Acts. All right. And I know I'm a week early for this. And next week, Wednesday is, the office will be closed. I don't know if I'm going to do a weekly update as I'm driving or sitting in a truck on the way to Illinois, to Northern Illinois. Maybe I shouldn't have said that live on Facebook, but I did. I don't know if I'll do a weekly update on Tuesday or not. But anyway, that is all the announcements that I have for this week. Next week, there is a song that we're going to do the Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's an old Rich Mullins song called Step by Step. I put it on my Facebook page. If you can listen to that, get ready for it. It's a really cool song from back then. It's been redone, but it's really neat. We're going to do that in 2 Sundays. So make sure that you try to get a hold of that and follow that. So what is it that we could be doing? I'm going to be preaching out of Romans on Sunday. Yeah, you got a heads up for that. So Romans on Sunday, but I'm also going to talk about a little bit out of Romans today. So listen to this. This is what Paul is telling the church in Rome, the Roman church, the congregation that's been around and is growing and so forth, starting in chapter 8, Romans chapter 8, starting in verse 5, and I'm going to go through verse 8. It says this: those who live according to the flesh have their mind set on what the flesh desires. But the one who lives in accordance with the Spirit have their mind set on what the Spirit desires. So there's 2 components of this. Basically, he's saying, hey, what is your mind really set on? Is it fulfilling the needs and the desires that your flesh have? Or those who have their mind set on what the Spirit desire, then that's what your mind is going to be set on. That's what you're going to be wanting to please. Are you wanting to please the flesh, or are you wanting to please the Spirit? Then he goes on and says this: the mind governed by the flesh is death, but the mind governed by the Spirit is life and peace. Yeah, peace. The mind governed by the flesh is hostile to God. It does not submit to the God's law, nor can it do so. Those who are in the realm of the flesh cannot please God. Where's your mind at? How do we make sure that we're pleasing the Spirit and not pleasing the flesh? It's scary, because as he's just talking about this, he's like, If you're there to please the flesh, you cannot please God. I think we all know a little bit about pleasing the flesh, doing the world things, doing the worldly things. He says here, make sure that you're pleasing the Spirit. Got to get your mind right. And that's a hard thing to do sometimes. All right. Hey, I love you guys. See you Sunday. Remember, we're in Romans. Check out Step by Step. There's the old version of Rich Mullins. There's a new one that I posted on my Facebook page. Take a look at that. We're going to be doing that in a couple of weeks. We'll also be doing another new song. So we might have 2 new songs that Sunday. But anyway, I'll check it out and talk to you later. Love you guys. Have an amazing day. And see you later. All right. Bye, everybody.